Hey everyone, Kyle Walker here. If you love cars, fixing things, or just want to understand your vehicle better, you're in the right place. I share hands-on tips, smart driving advice, and straight-up car talk without the fluff. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stick around till the end. You don't want to miss what's coming up. Let's get into it.
High-quality anti-gravel protection is an effective and reliable solution to preserve the factory paintwork of the car. Applying such protection implies a special set of measures, in which it is important to follow some rules. This article will help you understand whether such a technology is necessary for your car, as well as to choose the right type of protection, and will tell you how to apply such a coating. What gives anti-gravel coating? Every year, there are more and more car owners who resort to the help of masters engaged in the treatment of cars with protective film or independently performing these actions. The fact is that repair is an expensive pleasure, and because of the bad road and chemicals on it, in the future on the car are formed scratches, chips, and then corrosion. Pros and cons. Such protection has the form of a transparent film. It is installed on the parts that are most often damaged, namely the bumper, headlights, hood, windows, etc. The film is also applied to the roof, doors, as birds often spoil cars with their droppings, which negatively affect the paintwork, eating it and forming stains on it. In spring and fall, dried mud also damages the paint. The film has the following advantages. Increases the service life of the car's paint, varnish. It is more economical than painting spoiled parts. Preserves the color, shine of the body. Expensive segment provides protection up to 5 years. It is possible to glue only some parts. It is characterized by simplicity, quickness in application. Easy to use. It is also worth considering the disadvantages of anti-gravel coating. So far, car owners note only one disadvantage, namely the cost of services to install such protection. So, with partial processing, for example, only the bumper, mirror, and stripes on the hood will have to pay about $180, and, with a full, about $250. You can separately glue the protection on the headlights. It will come out to $30 to $40. Types of anti-gravel. This protection is in great demand and is constantly being improved. Thus, today there are 2 types of materials used in this direction. These are a film and a liquid remedy. The first protection can be vinyl, weakly copes with intense mechanical impact, has a short service life. Protection does not pass ultraviolet, so when the time comes to remove it, the owner of the car will be very upset to see that there are different shades of paint on the surface of the body. Such a film after some time begins to yellow, which will spoil the appearance of the car. Often vinyl film is used as a branding of the car when decorating it with stickers. Polyurethane has a high cost, sometimes several times, but also higher in quality. This coating has a thickness of 200 microns, which gives effective protection from small stones, sand, coming from the road, and oncoming vehicles. The film is transparent. It is almost invisible. To the undoubted advantages should also include the passage of ultraviolet light, which allows the native paintwork to burn out evenly. Read also, effective ways to protect your car from theft. As for liquid means, they are sold in an aerosol can. Such a mixture is easily and quickly applied to the body, which is a definite plus. It is enough just to spray it and wait for drying. But there is a disadvantage, namely, that its application requires skill. So, when overpouring on the surface of the car will get swoops. It is also very important to comply with some working conditions. It is important that the coating is applied in a clean and warm garage. This will avoid dirt, dust, and insects. Liquid means have a shorter service life than film protection. How to prepare the surface for the application of anti-gravel composition. Before applying protection, regardless of the type that was chosen, it is necessary to thoroughly wash the vehicle. It is very important to use autochemistry. Only after making sure that there are no contaminants on the surface, you can proceed to work. How to apply an anti-gravel coating. Before applying an anti-gravel coating, the car is prepared in the same way as when painting. If there are rusty places, they are cleaned and treated with a rust converter. If necessary, the surface is puttied and primed. The lacquer is matted with sandpaper, as anti-gravel cannot be used on a glossy surface. Sandpaper should be coarse, size 120 to 500 is recommended. The places that do not need a protective coating are taped. The surface is degreased with a special agent. Next, the aerosol can should be shaken for 3 to 5 minutes and applied to the surface. The spraying of the product should take place at a distance of about 25 centimeters. Then the layers should dry a little. Usually it takes 5 minutes, and then another one is applied again. It will take several hours to completely dry the surface. It is allowed to use an industrial hairdryer to speed up the drying process. If anti-ravel was selected with a paintable composition, it is required to paint the treated surface. If this requirement is ignored, corrosion is formed due to the effects of moisture. The order of works on pasting with anti-gravel film. Applying a polyurethane film for the car body with a wet method involves the following actions. Cardboard is taken to cut out the necessary molds of the pieces of the processed areas of the surface. The same pieces should be cut out on the film, not forgetting about leaving an additional margin on the edges. 2 centimeters will be enough. The surface of a clean machine, which has been previously prepared, washed, is treated with a soap solution. It is more convenient to use a handheld sprayer for this purpose. The film has an additional layer called liner. It must be removed. Using the same solution, the film is wetted. The protection is placed on the surface, thanks to a slight stretching. Using a spatula made of rubber or plastic, the film is smoothed. Actions should be performed from the center to the edges, while expelling water, as well as air. Read also how you can remove scratches from the car body. Careful handling of bends will help prevent damage to the material. Qualitatively lay the film. The technology of pasting the car with anti-gravel film of the vinyl type is slightly different from the polyurethane type. Here, special attention is paid to the working area. The recommended temperature in the room is 15 to 30 degrees. You should also remember about good lighting. To glue such a film is necessary by heating with an industrial hairdryer. When it is applied to the surface, proceed to leveling with a rake, making movements from one side to the other. It is better if the work will be done by 2 people. Only in this way you will get a good result of pasting at home. Competent use of anti-gravel coating will protect the car from external negative impact on it. In conclusion, understanding the features of anti-gravel protection for your car is essential for maintaining its appearance and longevity. From protective coatings to specialized films, these solutions offer a robust defense against the damaging effects of gravel and debris on the road. By investing in quality anti-gravel protection, you not only enhance your vehicle's aesthetic appeal, but also preserve its value over time. Remember, a little prevention goes a long way in keeping your car looking its best. Thank you for watching, and drive safely.